This is a sovereignty anthem for every treaty nation, written for the native people, sung for the ancestors, declared for the future. Yo, native thugs, are you a true sovereign? Do you really know what's inside those treaties your ancestors signed to protect? The ones written in blood, promising land, freedom, and nationhood? Or did you let the system rewrite your story? They gave us a treaty, then handed us chains, said we were free, then leased us back our own land. They broke the promises, but kept the control. You think you're a citizen? Do you know what that even means? That's not freedom. That's a fiction they created to cage you in commerce. They built a system to forget your fire, to bury your blood under paper, but it's still there. So I ask you, are you ready to reclaim it? Open your eyes, native blood. You're not forgotten, you're powerful. Native Thugz revolution, time to wake up.
Ooh, we were born from sacred flame.
Born from flame.
Not their fiction, not their name.
Not their chains.
Blood of nations, strong and wide.
Still alive.
Treaty truth they tried to hide.
They tried to hide.
You can't lease what we became.
Not the came.
We're sovereign still, through fire, through pain.
We still remain sovereign. What they never taught in school, the treaties law, but they masked it with lies and erased what we saw. They said you're free, then gave us leases and loans, turned warriors to tenants, res kids to drones. Ain't no treaty, no, unless we say so. But they hope you never read it, never know how deep it go. Your birth cert's a trap, SSN's a brand. They opened a trust account and claimed your land. CQV trust, set up without a sound, but you could reclaim it and flip it around. They bank on you being blind to the scheme, but a sovereign mind brings back the dream.
Blood of nations, strong and wide.
Still alive.
Treaty truth they tried to hide.
They tried to hide. They tried to hide. From Diné to Lakota, from Creed to Oto, every nation got treaties buried under the snow. They freed the slaves with the 13th, made it look like light, then flipped the script with the 14th, enslaved the whole site. Now everyone born's a corporate claim, stamped with a number and a fiction name. US citizen, that's a federal role. You ain't the soul, you just a straw they control. But truth don't die, it waits to ignite, and sovereign minds don't sleep at night.
Blood of nations, strong and wide.
Still alive.
Treaty truth they tried to hide.
They tried to hide. They freed the slaves, then turned around and enslaved the whole country. 13th was the bait, 14th was the cage. And when you were born, they created a trust in your name. A CQV cest UKV. That ain't you, that's a shell. But they made you live in it like a ghost wearing your name. What they don't tell you is, you can take it back. You can reclaim the trust, step out of the fiction, and walk like the living man you are. Wake up, you were born free, but they taught you to forget. Now, remember.
You don't need permission, you need position. Know your status, revoke submission. They fear the native that knows law and blood, cause the treaty-backed warrior can rise from the mud. Stop calling yourself what they named you. Start walking in the truth that your clan gave you. Make PMAs, build trust, reclaim your flame. You're not federal property, you're bigger than the game. Blood of nations, strong and wide. Treaty truth they tried to hide.
They tried to hide. You don't need to beg, you don't need to apply. You need to remember, because your treaty is still law, your spirit is still fire, and your name was never meant to be leased. Native Thugz revolution, we still here. It's time to wake up and remember, we still sovereign.